Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and these are your readings for mid-month of February 2020, general and love readings. Just letting you know that Mercury is turning retrograde on the 16th of February. Will be retrograde for about 3 weeks, so it is a time of logistics not working well, things breaking down, situations from the past, people coming back from the past. It's a time, of course, of turning inwards, redirecting our energy, not moving forward, but actually taking the time out to work on things and relationships that are coming back for either figuring out and clearing, or figuring out and continuing. So fixing problems of the past. So therefore, just know that it's not the time to sign on those dotted lines. It's a time of not starting new things, but working on old things. Also, I do hope that you like the art the video starts with. It does show the Piscean energy, which has been done by Maria, and her YouTube channel is Art with Maria. She is also on Instagram, so I will put the links in the description box below for those of you that are interested in what she does. She's an amazing artist, very creative. She's done a lot that I've featured in past videos, so if you're interested in seeing her work, please follow the links in the description box below. Now, why she did the Piscean painting for now is that we're having a new moon in the sign of Pisces on the 23rd of March, and that's why. So also I'd like to mention that it's still the time of Aquarius, so happy birthday to all you Aquarians, the late Aquarians, and it's also the time of Pisces after Aquarius, so happy birthday to the people who have their birthday at the beginning of the sign. Right, okay, let's get on to the videos. Again, thank you so much. Oh, one very important thing that I almost missed. For those of you that are interested in getting a reading from me, I am having trouble with my website and the form that needs to be filled out. So for those of you that have been trying to contact me through my website, which is divinedebut11.com, I haven't been getting the messages. So you can still go and purchase a reading there, but please write to me, email me at divinedebut11@gmail.com. I will put, again, my email in the description box below. All the information is there, also the cards that I'm using. I'd also like to wish you all a happy Valentine's. Hope that this time for you is a very very emotional and very strong in connection for all of you, romantically and even emotionally, getting closer to the person that you love. It is a big birthday, let's say, of love and connection. So happy Valentine's. Hope that your wishes all come true at this time and for the rest of February. Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Looks like this is your card. Okay, Ten of Cups. Dear Cancer, thank you for being here. This is your mid-month of February 2020. 2 more cards. Wow. Wow, dear Cancer. This is your mid-month of February. Let me keep going. And this is a love and general reading that I'm doing for February 2020, mid-February 2020. Wow, I was thinking, okay, the rain in the background, you can hear that probably, just so you know what that sound is. We've got the 10 of Cups, Prince of Cups, 3 of Cups. Prince of Cups is the Knight of Cups. We've got the 10 of Cups, which is family bliss, happiness on all levels. We've got the Prince of Cups, which is a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and we've also got the Three of Cups. Now, you may be dealing with another water sign, I would say more than likely, but it could also mean that you're hoping to offer your cup to your beloved. There is an offer that's coming through, nevertheless, an offer that could be celebrated by a few people, by your family, by your friends. And let's look at your tarot. Now, this is not only for love, this is a general as well. So we could be talking about some sort of a success and a new offer where work is concerned. Very creative work here, very artistic, lots of cups, that's what it's all about. Let's look at what we've got for you, dear Cancer. Just letting you know that it's Mercury retrograde. Today is the 14th of February, so happy Valentine's. On the 16th, in a couple of days, Mercury is turning retrograde, so this could mean confusion, you know. This could mean missed messages, miscommunication, people and situations from the past coming back. Let's take cards. We've got the Sun, which is Leo. That's the most positive card in the tarot. We know that it's got to do with clarity, with true love, with children. We've got the King of Pentacles, which could also be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we've got the Hanging Man. I don't know why. I feel as though the King of Pentacles is your energy. The Hanging Man is Pisces, and it can be confusion, as I was saying before. I would say here that some of you are thinking seriously about whether to choose from love or business and money. What is in your best interest, dear Cancer? What will make you feel more secure? You're trying to be enlightened in relation to that. I do feel that you are in a divine, I'm not saying you're in a divine relationship, but you are feeling true love and you're feeling a soul connection here. And that's why this is you trying to find your way through the confusion, through unconditional love. I feel as though you've got a couple of very strong loves here, and that is your money, what your values, and anything to do with true love and children, and whether you're willing to take a risk or not, to sacrifice. Let's take more cards. We've got the Six of Pentacles, which can speak of divorce, but it can also speak of equality, giving and receiving. Now, some of you may be in a relationship where you may be together because of the children, and you feel as though you've sacrificed a lot. You are very stable financially, it looks like here. Some of you may be even thinking of divorce, but you're looking to find a relationship where there is equal giving and receiving. Let's take another card. We've got the Three of Swords, you see. There is some sort of a disappointment here. Now, it's either the choice that you're going to make, someone else is going to be disappointed. We do have an air qualities here, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. There is some sort of a heartbreak here, a disappointment. Maybe for those of you that have been in a relationship, maybe even in a committed family situation, maybe your cup was not accepted. Maybe you are in a relationship where you're not on the same page, and therefore some of you are thinking to go the legal way to get out of this. And for others of you, the choice that you are making could be disappointing someone that you are dealing with. And we've got the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords is the stealth card. It's someone not being very truthful, not being very open. We do have 3 and 7, 10 swords right here, dear Cancer. Started off so well. There is something behind the scenes that is very heartbreaking. Could be for you. We could flip the reading and say that someone else is being heartbroken because of lack of knowledge, because of lack of communication. Look at those Two of Swords that are up in the clouds there. Some of you are literally conflicted about, what do I do? You're thinking of and you're thinking of the worst. Some of you have been hurt so much and you don't even want to get into it. You don't even want to communicate about it. The Seven of Swords is, in the Connolly tarot that I'm using, they are playing their musical instruments. So this card says to me, make love, not war. So some of you are turning to something artistic, trying to numb the pain, could be, and we know that Pisces is all about numbing as well. Escapism. Some of you are trying to escape heartbreak. Others of you could be trying to escape and not be truthful about what has hurt you. Or you may have done something that will be leaving someone else heartbroken, and you're not ready to communicate about it. I'd like to take some Mystic Moon oracles and see what else is going on with you, dear Cancer. There is so much going on in your 7th house right now in the sign of Capricorn, which is relationships with others, whether it's love, business. It's generally the 7th house is other people. Let's see. Cancer. We've got action. News. This could be news coming through as well. We've got ascending. Ascending, which means spiritual ascension. And this is through pain, through lessons, we ascend. And we've got spring. And spring can say that things are going to bloom. Things are going to start growing as soon as the lesson has been learned. And when I say lesson, the Ascension card is saying a lot about, is telling me a lot about connecting to the divine. For those of you that are looking for answers because there's been pain, or you've been ghosted maybe, and you're heartbroken, you've been ghosted, someone has literally just shut the door on you, or you've been waiting for an offer and it hasn't been coming through. Maybe your partner has needed to catch up with the ascension, their awakening. Maybe springtime, if you are in the northern hemisphere, could be speaking about spring, which is just around the corner. If you are in the southern hemisphere, then spring could be a while away. So because you are starting now, autumn, fall. And I'd like to also point out here that the Prince of Cups is someone who is very careful with their emotions. He is someone who is wearing a suit of armor usually. Therefore, one minute he's moving forth with the cup, and then his emotions are getting the best of him, and he's not able to do it, to bring this offer forward. So for those of you that are waiting on a water sign to pop the question, I feel as though here with the Ten of Swords, we're talking about springtime. It's taking time for ascension. That's a slow process. Now the action here can speak of, to me what it says is, try and communicate. Mercury retrograde is perfect for situations like that. Try to communicate. And here with the Three of Cups, it's also saying that you've got the support of your family, your friends. Get out and about. Don't get stuck waiting for heartbreak or waiting for the worst. Continue on with your life and just see what happens. I'm going to take a couple more cards with the swords here. So there is some sort of a conclusion here. Maybe this is the end of heartbreak, and you know that the Seven of Swords can also be a card of intelligence and being smart about something and getting out of heartbreak, or taking action to not break the other person's heart. And now, as I said, we can flip these readings. Here we've got the moon. And the moon, we do have a new moon in Pisces. on the 23rd of the month, and Pisces is all about unconditional love, but it can also speak of clarity. There is some sort of a beginning where Piscean matters are concerned. And what is Pisces? Pisces is the house of spirit. It's the house of unconditional love. It's the house of people that are at a distance. Now, the moon card can speak of intuition, dreams, fears, but it can also speak of our home, our stability. And the moon, to me, because we use the moon in synastry and in astrology, I see the moon also as unconditional love, a deep connection. So we've got the sun and the moon here, and we do have, here it looks like the moon is eclipsed, and the eclipse of January, which was in your sign, is still prominent here. Let's see. Now, the moon can also be motherhood. We've got the moon, which is the mother, the sun, which is the father. So we've got feminine and masculine energies here. The sun and the moon, yes, together can mean an eclipse, but it can also speak of a new moon and a full moon. So let's see what else we've got. And we've got the Queen of Wands here. And the Queen of Wands would more than likely be a Leo, I would say, sun, moon, or rising. Queen of Wands is someone who is driven by what she desires. She is very creative. The Queen of Wands is also someone who is usually very generous, very fun-loving. Queen of Wands could be a business owner. And she is supposedly the lucky queen. So some of you are trying to overcome your fears, your fears of deception. And in relation with this Queen of Wands, I feel as though there are some trust issues here. And that's why we've got the Seven of Swords. For those of you that have been hurt before, you don't want to be hurt again. And that's why you're being extra safe at this time, especially with your security, which is the moon card. The moon is the house of Cancer. Let's take another card. And we've got the King of Cups here. So, wow, dear Cancer. Now, the King of Cups, many people say is Scorpio. For me, many times I would say it's Cancerian energy. So I'm going to say, for some of you, the King of Cups could be your energy, and I would say more than likely it is. It could be saying that you've been focused on other matters, right? Now you're ready to open up your heart, and this is the ascension that is happening for you. With the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups, we've got the King of Cups now, and there is celebration here. So there is spiritual growth here. I would say that the trust issues you are overcoming, and therefore you are taking a gamble, let's say, which is Leo. Leo is all about gambling. Taking a gamble on opening up your heart to this Queen of Wands, which I said could mainly be Leo or any other fire sign, sun, moon, or rising. For others of you, this could be a person that you are, could it be that the Queen of Wands was connected to the King of Pentacles, and this is the person that you are wanting to bring into your life? You want a commitment, and this Queen of Wands is someone that has been heartbroken, and therefore your competition is this King of Pentacles, because we do have the Three of Cups, which can speak of a love triangle. Okay, so also with the action card here, it does show a seagull. So this can speak of course, communication, but it can also speak of movement, traveling over water. We've also got the Ascension card. So this is showing someone taking a boat ride, traveling over water. So it's I would say that, taking the action is more of intellectual matter, whereas the Ascension card here and traveling over water is more of a practical. Okay, so there is spiritual, intellectual, and practical matters here for you to get to your goal. Now, the King of Cups is someone who is with an open heart, someone who is ready for a commitment. He is a king. For those of you that have been trying to choose, let's say you are on the cusp with Leo, okay, and this is you may be making a choice between an earth sign and a water sign, okay, can be, we've got Cancer and Pisces. The King of Cups, of course, many people, as I said, say Scorpio, so any water sign. The King of Pentacles to me is mainly Taurus. For others of you out there, could be, I suppose, any other earth sign. For me, mainly it is Taurus. So we're looking at 10, 11, 14 cups, which is the Sagittarian card. It's Temperance. So be patient. Know that healing is coming through. For those of you that have been backstabbed and hurt, now you're ready to open your heart. It has been a process, as I said. You're ascending. And for some of you, you may have been all about business, and now it's time to open your heart. You're looking at commitment at this time. Let's take a few Sibillas just for a little bit more clarity. Let's take this Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords and Three of Swords. I want to see what that's all about. Some of you feel as though you've given, you may have given everything to a committed partnership, a true love connection. Anything that was physical and tangible, but what your partner is seeking is an emotional connection. And emotional and physical, I would say, with the Queen of Wands. So this could have been a lesson that you've been going through. Let's look at this Seven and Three of Swords. We've got Fortuna, which is luck and change. We've got Gran Signore, which is transformation. This is the king which is very abundant. So this Gran Signore is two sides of the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups for me. So it looks as though this King of Hearts is going through his own change. Luck is changing for him as well. And we've got the Viaggio, which means that there is action taken. There is movement. This is also very similar to the Knight of Cups. So your knight in shining armor, dear Cancer, is coming through, or you are taking the action and making this come true. This is like you are taking the action and moving. If this is even travel, if you are dealing with someone that's at a distance, now this could be literally or metaphorically, you are taking the action and you are bringing the cup forth. So the Viaggio speaks of a voyage, okay? Someone who travels, you could be someone who travels for work, but it is the action being taken. Many times I do see it as also the Knight of Wands, who is someone who goes for what they desire, okay, as well. And it's someone who takes their passion and they run with it. Okay, now the Queen of Wands is, we do have a queen here, and we've also got two knights. So for some of you, could be that there is a maturity level where the feminine is a bit more ready. She's ready first for a committed relationship than the masculine. And that could again be the ascension here, where love is concerned, where emotions are concerned. For those of you that are in a partnership where work is concerned, I do see three people. There is some sort of a celebration here because there is a new offer coming through. And this could be something that is very divine for the business. We do have someone that's very practical. Now we've got someone that's very creative. we've got someone that's very driven as well. So you're covering all your bases. This is a very good team effort here. All right, dear Cancer. So I'm loving all these 3 cards here. They're very positive. Okay, as I said, the ascension process it takes time. So know that the springtime is showing very fruitful for you, right, in whatever you are dealing with at this time. And you do have the luck of Fortuna, which is Jupiter as well. All right, thank you so much. Wishing you all the best. Talk to you soon.